Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video we are going to see how to implement connection oriented uh, socket programming using Java. So here we have two programs, one is for server and another one for client. So this is the client program and this is the server program. Okay, so first let me explain about the server program. So here we are using several predefined classes. One is server socket and another one is socket. These two classes will be available in the java.net package. Okay, and we are using some IO classes like data input stream, data output stream, buffered reader, input stream reader. These four classes will be available in java.io package. Okay, so the program is very simple. It is approximately 30 lines. So first we need to create an object of the server socket class, and in the constructor we need to provide the port number. So here is the port number 6000 is the port number that is going to be opened on server when we run this program. Okay, and then we create a reference for socket class, and then the reference is being assigned the server socket object. So this accept method belongs to server socket class. So whenever the client connects to the server, this method is going to assign the object to this reference socket. Okay, socket reference, yes. Okay, so until a client connects, this line is going to be suspended. I mean, the execution of the server suspends at this line. Okay, then we are using or creating object for data input stream as well as data output stream, and in the constructors of these classes we are using the socket, that is socket references. One is for input stream, another one is for output stream. Okay, so both these objects dis and dos, these are for reading the data and writing the data to the stream. Stream means it's a connection between client and server. Okay, you can define a stream as a collection of bytes, and it's a channel between the client and server. And then we are creating an object for buffer reader class, to which we are providing the object of input stream reader, and for input stream reader we are providing system.in. System.in represents standard input, that is the keyboard. Okay, now we are creating two variables, stream and input, string variables, and we are assigning them to empty. Okay, no content is there in stream and input. Now we are using a while loop here. So it is saying the condition in the while loop is we run this code as long as uh, the command stop is not given. Okay, so if you see here, the stream is this variable. Okay, so right now it is empty, so it is not equal to stop. Okay, so if it is not stop, it is going to execute these lines. So here you can see what is being assigned to stream is data input stream dot read utf. So this method read utf is going to read the data from the stream. Okay, so who is connecting to the server? The client is connecting to the server. So whatever data is being sent by the client to the server, it is going to be stored in stream, and the same data is going to be printed out, like client is saying so and so message. Okay, and next input equal to br.readline. So now the server has to uh, read some message from the keyboard and send it to client. Okay, so for reading the content from keyboard, it is using br.readline, and it is stored in input variable. Whatever message that has been typed at the keyboard, that message is being written to the client. Okay, so this method is going to actually store the data in a temporary buffer on the server, and whenever we want to push or send the data to the client, we use the method flush. Okay, Until and unless the buffer is full, the data is going to remain at the server. So we don't want to keep it at the server, we want to push it as soon as we hit enter. That's why we use the method flush. Okay, so that's the major code, and this is the cleanup code. So we are closing all the connections. I mean, we are not the connections, actually we are closing all the objects that we have opened. So this is data input stream, data output stream, this is the server reference, and this is the socket, server socket object. Okay, so we are writing the cleanup code here. Even if you don't write this code, it is not going to do any harm, or the execution is not going to stop, but writing this code is recommended. Okay, so this is the server program. So let's see the client program. So the client program is going to be in a similar fashion, except the difference is we don't use server socket class in the client program. We will use only socket class. So for the socket object that we are going to create, we are going to pass two parameters. One is the IP address of the server, second one is port. So as you have already seen, the server port we have opened is 6000. So we have to give the same port here, otherwise the program will not execute. Okay, and you have to give the IP address of the server. Since we are going to run both the server and client program on the same system, we are going to give localhost. Okay, now this code is same as in server, and the while loop condition is also same as in the server. Now here, instead of reading from the stream, first the client is reading from keyboard. Okay, the client is going to take input from keyboard. Now whatever the user enters at the keyboard, that data is going to be sent to the stream by using the method write utf and flush. Okay, after sending the message, it is going to read from the stream. So what is it reading? It is reading the data sent by the server, and it is storing on the stream and then printing it out on the console. Okay, so this is the server sent the message, whatever it is being sent by the server, and finally you are closing all the connections or objects. So that's it about the server program and client program. So let's see the execution. Okay, so we have two command prompts opened. One will be for the server, one will be for the client. So let's compile the program. Server first, server.java. Okay, running the server. So the class name is new server. Okay, the server is running, right? So it is waiting for the clients. So let's go to the second window and compile the client.java, and client class name is new client. Okay, now the first thing we need to do is we need to type some message at the client. So at the client I am saying hi and hitting enter. Now you can see automatically at the server it is saying the client has set the following message hi. Okay, now at the server you can send another message hello and hit enter. Now you can see on the client window, you can see the server is saying hello. Now I am sending one more message, how are you? Okay, similarly on the server I am saying I am fine. Okay, now on the client I want to stop the communication, so I am giving the command stop. Okay, on the server also I have read the stop and I am also saying stop. Okay, so the execution has been terminated. So the use of this stop is to stop the communication. Okay, so this is the command on which the execution will be terminated, right? So this is a simple program, server and client program for demonstrating socket programming, that too connection oriented socket programming. So that's it for this session. Thank you.